guys and gals, and welcome back to Lumberjack Dynasty. I'm Buddy1927, and this is actually, I think, episode 6. We're in day 6 of our live stream marathon. And, let's see. Check on our. Okay, there's my little hurricane. Typhoon. Okay, what do we got over here? %, humidity. I thought I did all this. Evidently I didn't. Okay. So we need to unload the dryers. And then load them back up. I want to see, what do I have? Okay. I got 50 pine, 7 oak, and 11 of other things. So we're going to unload this. We're going to reload it with some more. And we're going to reload it with some more pine. So we're doing we got a lot of work to do. What time is it? It's 9:32 in the morning. Actually, I tell you what, let's go this way. Okay. Not even close, buddy. There you go. Now you got this. Okay, we pick this up. And we're going to stack the pine planks over here. What I want to do, before we do the investor's quest, I want to whoa, back up. I actually want 2 full loads from the dryers of pine, so that way what I'm trying to do is get 24,000 euros. And we already bought some land. So we're just going to start stacking the wood over here. I'm just going to stack it differently. So when we do get the flatbed truck from James, we can go ahead and start loading. We can go ahead and start loading the flatbed and start selling everything. I'm going to keep a total of 12 pallets of pine planks, because after we do the initial investor's quest, Then we got to do a quest for Lily with James, and we're going to need the first investor's quest. We're going to need 6 pallets of pine. The second quest with James, we're going to need 6 pallets of pine. So I need a total of 12 pallets of pine. Whoa, not up high enough. Screwed that one up. What are you doing? Alright, go ahead, say something. Go ahead, Snow, say something. She wants to talk into the mic. I don't know what she's doing. All I know is she's getting in the way. She just looks at me like, yeah, right. Now, Snow is a black cat. You would think that a cat named Snow would be white. But no, she's a black cat. She's my mother's cat now, but she started off being my sister's cat. She got the cat when her 3 kids were children. Now they're in their 20s. But I think it was my niece Lee. It was either Lee or Brandon that named the cat Snow. I think it was Lee, and I still don't know why she named it Snow. But she answers to Snow. She answers to Snow, Snow. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, Snow, Snow. And Snowy. I call her Snowy. She likes it when I call her Snowy. Because she knows I'm going to pay her some attention. When I call her Snowy, she comes running. Because she knows she's going to get some love. So, that's Snow. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Lumberjack Dynasty. Now, I have decided what I am going to be doing. I took a look at some stats on the videos I've been doing. And I am going to be having a video 7 days a week. I'm going to live stream 4 to 5 days a week. On Monday and Tuesday, I am going to be doing Gold Rush live. So, we'll be live streaming Gold Rush. On Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I'm going to be live streaming Lumberjack Dynasty. So, we'll be live streaming these videos. And on Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing City Skylines. I'm going to restart the Riverview City. We're going to restart that. Because I kind of lost track where I am. And I have a whole bunch of stuff recorded. But it's not working out correctly. As my cat knocks everything over on my desk. She is not a graceful cat. No. She is definitely not a graceful cat. Now she's sitting on between... Oh. Now she's sitting on top of the cable box next to the... I should have a cat cam. But she's taking a bath on the cable box. I guess she likes the warmth. She sleeps with me at nighttime. If she's cold, she climbs underneath the covers and cuddles up next to me. If get my body heat. But if she's not too cold, she'll sleep on top of me or sleep right between my legs to where my right leg is currently broken, and it's kind of bent when I sleep. I sleep on my side, and it's kind of bent when I'm sleeping. But she'll get into that little crevice, and she'll go ahead and she knows exactly where my sciatic nerve is, and she'll just crawl in there. Actually, she does do that sometimes when she's cold. But she'll sleep on top, right in between my legs, and she will lie exactly right on my sciatic nerve on my leg, and she'll start purring, and everything be all nice and. I don't know what I'm doing here right now. So she actually makes my leg feel better when she kind of just lies there and purrs, because I've been walking around with this walker and I have to use my upper body a lot more. I got 5 bulge discs in my back, and by the end of the day, my back is literally killing me. So that also helps my back at the same time. Her purring just goes right up and down the nerve. So it's kind of interesting that she's done this. And she's done this ever since I came back the second time I came back from the hospital. Second time after surgery. First time, she would sleep with me at night when I came home from the first time after surgery. She slept with me at night, but she didn't sleep with me. She wasn't in my room 7 days a week. But the second time I came home from the hospital, she has never left my side except to go down. Her dry food's out in the garage, and she's fed in the garage, and her bathroom's in the garage. So she'll go down to the garage, get some food. In the morning, she'll go down, get some dry food, because she gets dry food, and she gets fed in the evening some wet food. And she'll go down there. But as soon as she's done getting her food and using the facilities, she will come right straight back up to me. She either stays in the bed. She keeps an eye on me. She really does. It's like she keeps an eye on me. She sleeps. She snores during the day. And on the cold days, my bedroom is either freezing cold or boiling hot. I swear there's no... I mean, this is a house that was built since 2020. But I swear, my bedroom's on the side of the house on the second story, and I swear there's no insulation. And the bricks, it's a brick house, and during the day, no matter what the temperature is outside, unless the wind is actually blowing, but during the day, the bricks heat up because the sun shines all the time. In here, you can feel the warmth coming through the window from the sun, and you can actually feel the warmth coming through the walls from the bricks, and the warmth kind of stays there. If it's been a nice sunny day, the bricks heat up, and you can still feel the warmth at nighttime, where you can feel the radiation of the bricks heat coming through the wall until about 11. Oh, it depends. During the winter time, it's about 8, 9 o'clock at night, where now you can actually feel the cold coming from there. So I really don't think there's any insulation there. This is one of these mass-produced builders' homes. It was a builder's special. It's a 3-bedroom with a huge bonus room on the second story, 2 bedrooms up top, masters down below on the first floor. But it's just not conducive. It's cheaply built, even though it's not a cheaply built. How do I put this? The house value right now, with the subdevelopment I'm living in, is about $200,000, maybe $225,000. But it was $199,000 when my mother bought it. $190 when she bought it. About 15 years ago, and it was brand new when she bought it. So this house is only 15 years old. Now downstairs doesn't have that effect, but upstairs, it's like the second story never got insulated. So you can feel the heat coming by. I have a portable air conditioner. I mean, the air conditioner, this room is either freezing or it's boiling hot, no matter what the season is. And I mean boiling hot, because the way they set up the heating in this room, I get my heat register and my air conditioning register, it's all one and the same because we're central air and heat. I'm the first room that gets the heat out of the bedroom and the the great room, bonus room, which is actually a bedroom now, which was actually my bedroom when I first moved into this house. Where are you going, buddy? I don't know. And then when my sister and her husband moved in, they were in the room I'm in right now, but then my mother decided that they deserved the big room. So I ended up in the hospital. And while I was in the hospital, they moved me out of my room, put half my stuff, threw it in the attic, and just kept what they thought I needed in my room. I'm currently in. I'm like, and I'm like, that's just wrong. That was just wrong. They did it to me. Well, they moved me while I was in the hospital. No consideration. But hey, you can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you cannot pick your family, as the famous saying would say. So, but I got things done. I got things the way I want it now, finally. And what was funny is I had a refrigerator and a microwave in my bedroom. And when they moved me out of my bedroom, my sister kept the refrigerator and microwave. For herself. And I bought and paid those. It was just ridiculous. I wasn't paying rent at the time because I was disabled. I was waiting for my disability to come in. I lived here for 2 years before my sister moved in. And then but I brought my refrigerator and microwave from my house my trailer I was living in, the trailer I owned, and I did sell the trailer and moved out. I had to move out, which I did not want to do. I mean, the trailer was paid off for. My mother was paying my electric bills. And she was paying my electric bill and my cell phone. I had well water, so I didn't have to worry about water. So that was good. But she was paying my electric bill. And my electric bill wasn't that bad. It was during the summertime. The trailer I owned was a 1976 trailer, and that has no insulation. But during the summertime, my electric bill was $90 a month. I put in a window air conditioner / heater in my living room. Then I had a portable, whatchamacallit. I had a portable air conditioner / heater for my bedroom. And I had a little ceramic heater for my bathroom for the winter time. So I would turn that on before I go take a shower, let the room heat up. And I made do. I mean, turned off everything. I did keep. Yep. I did keep the heater on during the wintertime. I'm sorry. I did keep the heater on during the wintertime to keep it about 60 degrees. I would just crank it up to about 70 degrees when I was going to take a shower. So I wasn't freezing when I was there. And I kept it about, I mean, during the daytime I cranked down the heat in the living room, in the living room, in the I crank down the heat in my bedroom at night. Just keep it about 60 degrees. Just keep it a little bit warm. And I had a water bed. I loved that water bed because I could heat it during the summertime, turn off the electrical heat at night during the summertime, so it'd be cool and stuff like that. But actually, during the wintertime, unless it was snowing, raining, or it was extremely cold with winds blowing. But if it was a sunny day with not that much wind blowing, during the wintertime, I would actually have to run the air conditioner in my living room. Because, I mean, it was a toaster oven is what I was living in. And even during summertime, the average temperature in my living room was between 80 and 90, and that's with the air conditioner fully on max. I didn't run the air conditioner in my bedroom except for when I was getting ready to go to bed. I turned on the air conditioner, and it took about 5 minutes for the room to cool down at night. And I turned off the air conditioner in the living room. But it was just... I mean, I lived out in the country in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I lived right next door to the largest dairy farm in the county. And cows would come up behind my house and all that. And across the street there were fields of crops growing. Corn, wheat, grass, depending on what the cows needed. Because that's where he grew the food for the cows. He grew field corn for the cows. So they would have something to eat during the summertime, or during the wintertime. Even though the cows were out there. I mean, we don't get much snow here. We'll get a couple inches every once in a while, but not much snow around here. Not what I was like when I lived in Maryland and when I lived in upstate New York and Massachusetts and stuff like that. I mean, nothing like that. But, it does get cold here sometimes. I mean, get like in January and in December it gets around freezing, 32 degrees at night, and be in the 40s. But in late January, early February. Every once in a while, we'll have a couple cold weeks where it stays in the 20s during the day and so on. So I actually liked it during the wintertime. Because during the wintertime, I could run the air conditioner and it'd be about 76 degrees in my trailer. No matter what the temperature was outside. Unless the wind was blowing, if it was raining or snowing, then the temperature would drop and I would have to use my heater during the day in my living room. I mean, there's days during the wintertime. There are days where I didn't have either the heat or the air conditioner going. But I mean, it was a cloudy day, but temperatures would stay, or partially sunny or something like that. I could get away without having to run the heat or the air conditioning. But if the winds were howling and stuff like that, I would have to turn on the heat. I loved it. It was nice. I was out in the middle of nowhere. I was in a very small community where everybody knew everybody. I was well known. I was an engineer for the fire department, for the volunteer fire department. I was the only paramedic that lived in the community, and I was the assistant chief of the rescue squad. I also worked out of the same station because we had pay personnel, but we had the rescue squad, and I was in charge of all rescue. The fire department ended up when Wayne County EMS took over the county EMS wise. The fire department were forced to take over as the fire department was take over the rescue equipment, and the rescue squads. This became volunteer EMS building. Volunteer EMS. They had an ambulance for the volunteers. So if, like, the paid ambulance went out on a call and there was another call in that district, I would get called out. Now, I was assistant, but I was the assistant chief of that, and when the fire department had any rescue calls, extrications, or depending, and I was there, I was in charge of the rescue. I wasn't in charge of the scene, but I was always in charge of the rescue and the way we did the rescue. So I could tell the chief what to do if the chief was there, or if I was in charge of the operations side of the rescue. And we did, water rescues. We did water rescues. We had the Neuse River. We had do lots of water rescues there. We had a lot of ponds around. We did a lot of rescue calls there, and because when the fire department took over the rescue, they took all the rescue squad. Grantham Rescue and EMS was the rescue. They did vehicle extrication, They did high angle rescues. We did all types of rescues. We did water rescues and stuff like that. We did trench rescues. We actually did cave-in rescues because we had some caves around here, and kids would go in there. We had some abandoned. We had a couple abandoned mines, and we had some other stuff. Did I get all this yet? Yes, okay. So I'm on the second bay now. Okay. But I mean, I did a lot. I was always in charge of any rescue call that the fire department had that I was showed up on scene, unless I was working as a paramedic, because I did work out of when the county took over, they put a paid crew in the EMS in our building, and for about 4 years when I worked for Wayne County EMS, I was actually assigned to Grantham, which worked out great. But if there was an extrication or a rescue or anything like that, I was the paramedic. My job was patient care. And if I felt it was safe enough for me to climb into the car and extricate and help to help stabilize the patient, I would climb into the car and do that. Now the chief officer, I mean, I always did a 360 on every vehicle accident, no matter if there was an entrapment or not. But if we had to extricate a patient from the car, I would do a 360, and depending on if the car were stable or stuff like that, I would actually climb into it. And I would do that sometimes because the majority of the people that worked at Wayne County EMS were paramedics. They weren't rescue workers, except for a couple. There were a few people that worked, a few paramedics that were also rescue workers and stuff like that. When I got transferred to the city, I was set up. It was me and another paramedic. We were two, because the city is busy as hell. I mean, I worked at the busiest station in the city. Actually, the busiest station in the county. And I was EMS Station 4, and we were stationed at Fire Station 1 in Goldsboro City. And both of us, me and my partner, were both certified rescue workers. We both belonged to a rescue squad. As a matter of fact, I belonged to 2 rescue squads. I belonged to Goldsboro Rescue, and I also belonged to Grantham Rescue. I belonged to both, and I enjoyed it. But him and I will work together, and we both had turnout gear. We were the only paramedics in that station that actually would put our turnout gear onto the ambulance. And we were also both FTOs. I was a preceptor. There's a difference between an FTO. FTO is a field training officer. I was a field training officer, so was he. And we both were put together because they want to put both field training officers together. So if there was a problem at a station, they could split us up and split up the crew, split up the station, and for a month we would work with each partner. One would work at the station that we were at, and the other one would go to the station that was having the problems, depending on what this situation was. Field training officer also took care of all new hire paramedics. They had to ride with us for a couple weeks before they could be assigned to a truck on their own. So that's the other thing that the FTOs did. We trained all new hires. But a preceptor would take a paramedic student and precept them, which they would be allowed to do certain skills in the school, depending on where they were in classes. So I was also a preceptor. So any paramedic student, if a paramedic student came and rode for us at 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., I did all patient care. Oh, actually, the paramedic student would do all the patient care, but I would have to ride in the back. And there were times where, and you had to go to special class training and stuff like that to be a paramedic preceptor. Him and I both trained to be field training officers, and we had our certification to be field training officers. I have my certification in being I was actually a paramedic instructor too, but we did a few things here and there. I kind of enjoyed it. I miss it. But then when I left Wayne County to go work for a private ambulance company, to go run to help this private ambulance company run a 911 system during the day, I became a supervisor out there, and I was making more money, but I was working Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And if I had a late call, I was screwed. And I couldn't keep up with my training, because where I lived in Grantham, but where I was working was Jones County, and I was working in Pollocksville, which was an hour and a half one way. So I would travel 3 hours every day. This in commuting. Plus, I was also working part-time jobs and stuff like that. But actually, no, I wasn't working part-time job. But I was my training, instead of going to training at Grantham, I was going to training in Jones County, because they had their the rescue squad there in Jones County had training every Monday night at 7. So when I was the supervisor, so I would go to the training classes, just so I can keep my training hours up, because you had to have 36 hours of training each year. And on the fire department side, you also had to have 36 hours a year in training. But I got off at 7 o'clock, so by the time I got home, if I got off on time, I get home around 8:30, catch the last half hour of training at the fire department, and we train three days a month, or sometimes four times a month if we had 5 weeks. We would train the first, third, and fourth week of days of Tuesdays. So I was getting about an hour and a half of training a month, to where I used to get over 100 hours of training on the fire department. I'll get over 100 hours of training on EMS side a month. Not a month, but a year. And I was also a part-time instructor. So I was a part-time instructor for the college. So I also was I was teaching classes. Usually I was teaching classes on the weekends. Either courses. I would either be teaching courses like I would do what we call international trauma training and stuff like that, and ALS, advanced life support, and I'd be having those classes on the weekends, usually all day Saturday, and then Sunday's afternoon was the second half of the class. Class would start at 12 and be done by 5. And I didn't do it every weekend, thank God. But at least one weekend a month, I would have a Saturday, Sunday class I would have to teach. And I was also CPR instructor, and actually it was 2 weekends a month is what I did. I would hold my specialty classes on the weekend, 1 weekend a month, and then 1 weekend a month paramedic class would have weekend classes. They had classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then 1 weekend a month, the second weekend of every month, they would have paramedic school on there, and I taught. My specialty was cardiac. My specialty was trauma. So I would teach the cardiac portion on the weekend for the class. So we would get some things done. It was interesting. I enjoyed it. I kept busy. But when I became disabled, I let my certification go. I couldn't lift anything. I resigned as assistant chief of the rescue squad. I resigned from the fire department because even though I was an engineer, I couldn't lift anything. My weight limitation was 5 pounds. A gallon of milk weighs 8 pounds. A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. So I couldn't get I couldn't get any. I had to connect the hoses as an engineer. I had to connect the hoses to the pump and stuff like that. And they said even if but I just couldn't do it, unfortunately. So I had to resign as an engineer. After 35 years, I had to resign. So I resigned from the fire department. I resigned from the volunteer squad. I resigned as a paramedic. And my life changed. My world. Oh, it's late. Okay, so back up and come on, get up there. Okay, that's done. It took a while to unload and load. Okay, we'll park that there. Got 29 boards. That's loaded. Let's see what we got left. I have 18 pine planks, 11 spruce. And I want to do something. I just want to kind of clean up this area. Because I'm going to be stacking a whole bunch of stuff over here. Not stacking, but putting a whole bunch of pallets over here. And I kind of want to see the contour of the ground. And I can see better than when the grass is growing. So want to take the forklift, but I want to level this so that I don't lose the pallets in the grass. I want to clear this field, level this field, level the grass on this field. So we're just gonna level the grass. I know it's late. I know I still got more cooking to do, but really can't see much. If I'm going to stack, I need to start separating in there, especially since I'm going to have 4 different types of wood. I need to place the stack to empty the to empty that box there so I can see what we got. And I can set up so we'll just clear this out. So we'll just kind of clear this out. Mow all this grass down. This is why I kind of wish they had like a warehouse building or because you can put the stuff underneath the roof except for one little problem. There's only so much space. And I cut down so many trees. You got no place to stack the wood. And once we get the furniture factory, we're gonna need pallets of pine. We're gonna need pallets of this, pallets of that, of oak, birch, for the type of furnitures that we are doing. And I think that's far enough back for right now. I'll finish this up tomorrow. Hey boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yes you are. Okay, well, walking. I'm like, why are we not walking? Okay. We do have some grass. I want to see if I can put any more grass up here. Move to bay. Move to barn. Okay, I took all that, so we'll pick up the grass tomorrow. Gotta keep our cows fed. Oh, we got to cook. Keeping 100 eggs, 100 milk, and 100 apples down here. Let's go to food. So I can pick this up. I can pick up 34 apples. Pick up the mushrooms. Okay. I'll go upstairs and cook. And cook up some stuff for us so we can get some money. And cook up all these. And let's go here. See how many tomatoes we got. 41. Nah. Fish. Don't have any fish. So we would take these eggs, milk, mushrooms, apples, and where's Typhoon? Hi! I've never seen a cat that likes to be out in the rain. Actually, Snow's like that. She likes being out in the rain. Okay, let's get bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I want to see something. First, we're going to go see Auntie. And it's still raining. So we'll come after. Oh, Auntie won't be there because it's raining. That's right, they don't come out when it's raining. Okay. So let's go milk the cows, get the eggs, collect the eggs, and all that good snazzy stuff. Hey, they fixed the milking now! Yay! You're actually milking the cow correctly now. Makes more sense. As we milk. So they did do some fixes, which is good. Okay, I'm going to run this commercial real quick while I open my soda. Okay, now let's go collect the eggs. Here's chickens. Chickens are all inside. Okay, we got the eggs. So they can lay more eggs. We'll come here, we're going to move the milk over to here. Go see Natalie. Oh, that's local investor. Yeah, he doesn't go away. And I'm waiting for... Yeah, but we can get it. We're going to do our food run. Let's go see Sally first. Hi, Sally. Let's go see Natalie. Yeah, let's get you to buy all these. Okay, not much. I didn't really get that much. Okay. Lily won't be out because it's raining. So we don't have to go see her. Don't have to see the other Lily. Rain days, it's just, you can't do any daily quests, I don't think. Yeah, there's no daily quests available. So basically, all I have to do, I'm waiting for the wood to dry, but I also got a new forest that has nothing but birch and oak trees. So we're going to do our food run this morning. Then we're going to hop into the tractor and go get cut down some trees. And then we'll start separating those pallets. Now, I used to just do my milk and egg runs before the release. Just go see Lily and Natalie. I wouldn't go to all the stores. Now, what I'm going to be doing is we got 3 coffee shops. So we buy milk from the coffee shops. Then I'm going to every store except for one. And and it will depend. Get your milk. I know that's a sidewalk, but I don't care. I'm a lumberjack. I'm the most important person in this county. I'm going to buy the mushrooms. Okay, that's good. Now we'll go to the next one. Next coffee shop and store. me show the map. Let's show you what I'm going. Okay, first thing we came up here. We saw Natalie, which is right here, and we went to the coffee shop. Next one was here. Went to the coffee shop, then saw them. Now we're going to this one. Now, what I would do is after that, I will go see Lily, and then go see Lily again, which is somewhere here. I don't know, somewhere around here, and then come down here. But what I'm going to do is just come around through here, come through here, then let's go straight to this door. We're going to skip this door, and we're going to get this door. And the reason why I'm skipping that store is he doesn't have any vegetables right now. And I did forget to check the greenhouse. I need to do that every morning after I milk the cows. But he just has fish, honey, and milk. I get plenty of that. By the time I'm cooking, I don't get to the fish that much. Don't cook that many fish dishes. Actually, I might stop by there. We're going to buy everything from her because she has everything I need right now. I'm just kind of trying to build up my... Oh, we forgot the milk. I think she just likes to talk. But when it comes to trade, she's not that excited. And you can't flirt with anybody today because everybody's hiding. You have some traffic, not much, but we do have some traffic. So we'll just drive to the next store. Actually, I'm going to stop at all the stores today. Because for some reason, I think he's selling a couple more items than he used to. For some reason, I think that. I don't know why. He might be. He might be selling eggs now, too. Yes, that was a deer. Let's take this road. We'll take the scenic road. Take everything from her. No, we're not going to have enough money. Running out of money. So let's just go to the last store, get everything but the honey. Get all the vegetables and stuff like that. So we'll just continue on. And we'll start making, once we get everything situated here and start selling some of the sawdust, wood chips, and we got some money built up, we'll start making money off our fruit again. Because right now, okay, I definitely want all, no, I want all of these. I want all of these. I want all of these. The fish. Yeah, let's get the egg, milk, and tomatoes. $24 a jar. Okay, we'll get one. We have 15 euros. 15.90 euros. Yay! So we'll go ahead and head back to the lumber mill. Yeah, I kind of missed the road. I don't know, can we? Or did I turn too soon? I turned too soon. It's on the other side of the lumber mill, buddy. And we'll take my new shortcut. Once I figure out where I am, I'll take the new shortcut. And we'll just come down here. And go right over there. Which is nice. And head back. To the barn. To the farm. I think I missed my turn. Or maybe not. Well. Well, Brian, I can't pronounce your last name, but thank you for subscribing. Okay, yes, I'm screwing up. I'm screwing all up today. So now we're up to 573 subscribers. Okay, so let's get going the way I'm supposed to be going. This is actually quicker if I go the right way and not get lost where I'm going. See, here I just turn left. And let's go straight down here, cross the bridge, and I'm back at the farm. And we'll just park this truck right here. Where did she go? Oscar, where did you go? Oscar, where are you? Oh, there you are. Get out of the truck. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Sit. Sit. Okay. I'm going to finish cutting the rest of this field. Pick up some of this grass here so we can feed our cows. Hear the thunder. It's thundering. I don't see any lightning. They've added thunder to the rain. Distant thunder. They haven't added lightning yet, though. I wonder if they're going to add snow. And we'll just pick all this stuff up so we can feed our cows. So they can feed them so they can produce more milk. Because if we don't feed them, they stop producing milk. Okay, I think that's enough. How much is that? 212. That's enough for right now. Okay. Nothing there, which is good. Yeah, let's go ahead and start separating that stuff now, because I got 3 different types. Now I'm going to be adding a 4th. since we can't stack 2 at a time. And I know you can put them underneath the cover, but I won't put my dry goods underneath the cover. I kind of wish they would build like a warehouse on this piece of property, or allow you to build a flat location with some cover on it. Either build a warehouse, all 4 walls and a big door, or a flat area with some cover on it. Or put a switch so you can know. Because right now I want to get to the oak. I can't get to the oak. I have to unload all this pine and spruce. Okay, well, let's continue on. I'm just unloading this for right now. Then we'll... Time is up. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. Okay, we're doing pretty good today. Now we're getting it separated. And we haven't come to the oak yet, and that's the one I wanted. And we still haven't come to the oak yet. I got seven the baby thing right now. In that little storage facility. And let's continue on. We'll put, let's do... Yeah, I'll put one more of the white stuff there, and that's oak. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up that one pallet, move it over one. But we're going to separate all our pallets so that way when we need to put them into the dryer, we can go ahead and start grabbing what we need. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me for a second, guys. Oh, it feels a lot better. Okay, and we'll continue on. That's oak. Now, I will be live streaming tomorrow, but I won't be live streaming until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be going from 6 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason is because I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And, so I'm going to try, I'm going to come back and live stream when I get back from the doctor's, have some dinner, and take in everything that the doctor has told me for the day. You know something? Now, yeah. Still having some issues, and yeah. I'm not feeling good today. I'm just kind of feeling, So, it's Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here shortly after I'm done this. Okay, we've unlocked mill worker. Okay. Okay. That's it. There's no more pallets. And guys, I'm just going to call Jerry, no more FS19. Okay, guys and gals, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along and when I go live here on YouTube. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get gets my videos seen a little bit more. Gets my videos seen a little bit more, which helps grow this channel. And as always, have fun playing your games. Be safe out there in the world.